Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me here for a review of sorts of the new dashboard. Last week, I did basically a first impressions, and I have to say that I'm actually very, very pleased with the way the new dashboard looks. As far as its functionality goes, it functions slightly faster than the new one, and it allows you to do a few things, obviously, that the old one didn't. Right now, I only have my home, the pins, and then add more, which is stuff that they have suggestions for that you can add to the screen, basically. So let's go ahead and let's just take a look at how that works. We'll add to home, and now Halo 3 has its own thing here. It'll show me game captures. It'll show me achievements and everything. And then, of course, you click on that, and it takes you to pretty much the game hub is what it is. And you can, remove from home, show in feeds, look at it in the Microsoft Store, look at your progress, which is pretty cool. You can check out your achievements, which years later, I still only have 8 more to go. I never could get the last few in this game, which was kind of frustrating, but nonetheless. And of course, it shows the LFG, the looking for groups, social, which are, friends that are playing, friends that have played, clubs, which, you know what, why not? Let's request an invitation. Then, of course, it has watch, where you can watch captures that people have uploaded to live, screenshots, and, of course, who is broadcasting right now. So being able to add stuff like that to your home screen I think, is pretty neat. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at what happens when you hit the Xbox button now. Everything's laid out at the top. And of course, you've got your communications, broadcast and captures, systems, notifications, people, which are your friends, achievements, which are much more accessible, and then, of course, you have yourself. That this is very, very similar to what the Xbox 360 ended up being in terms of the layout at the top. You've got home, you've got Mixer, community, entertainment, and of course the store. Kind of set up like the Blade system, has the exact same sound that the Blade system had. And the Blade system for Xbox 360 fans and just kind of people that spend a lot of time there, the Blade system, in our opinion, was the best. A lot of people really like it. A lot of people want it to come back, myself included. I would love to see that. But like I said also in my last video talking about the dashboard here, I'm happy that you can see the background on the screen. As someone who goes through and is constantly changing his background, sometimes 2 to 3 times a week, the way that the old system looked, it was grayed out. It was covered by all kinds of ads. You could hardly see anything at all. And this is all very clean and very neat and organized. Let's see, we'll go ahead and go to an install. One of my things that I'm very, very happy about that they did, something that was always missing that I always thought was really weird, let's just go ahead, for example, and just install Fable 3 so I can show you what I'm talking about. You now have a pause all and cancel all. Before, if you had multiple items that you were downloading, you had to go through each individual item and pause it. Now you just do it at the click of a button, and we're just going to go ahead and cancel that. It's not a game that I want to download right now. So there's another feature that's pretty cool. Something else that's really neat is that for streaming on Mixer, which I haven't checked for YouTube, or not YouTube, for Twitch yet, but when you're streaming to Mixer, if you have like a USB cam plugged in, you can have your face and your audio and everything coming through. And I haven't streamed much on Mixer, maybe once or twice, but I mean, it's not my cup of tea. So there are some of the new features. My thoughts on it: I think that it runs better. I think that it looks better. I know that for some reason they decide to change the dashboard at least once a year, and I'm hoping that they'll stick more with this type of layout unless they're literally going to go back to the blade system, which they probably never will. Um, but nonetheless, I really like this. There are hiccups here and there. I had to hard boot my system once over the last week just because it just got stuck, wouldn't do anything. But I mean, honestly, that's really no different than any of the other versions of the dashboard that I've had, so I can't say that it's worse. Um, I think functionally, I think it functions around the same speed. It looks faster. Things kind of might look like they move a little more smooth transition between menus and stuff. Um, but my thing with this is that I really, really like the layout. I really like being able to see my background. I don't like having the screen all cluttered like it was before. So I like the fact that everything's a little bit neater and compacter. So hopefully they keep it like this. But what do you guys think about this dashboard? Do you guys like it? Go ahead and leave me comments in the section down below. I'm really interested to know. But once again, I'd like to thank all of you for joining me. If you liked the video, if it helped you out, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here, maybe consider subscribing. I upload content weekly. I do live streams every Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So keep an eye out for those. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for joining me here, and I will see you all in my next video.